Danielle McCartan here at the inaugural Paisan-Con with Giuseppe Rossi of Italian soccer fame, Fiorentina probably most notably, I think. That's where I know you from, the Italian national squad.
There's a few other ones. You got the Manchester United, you got Villarreal, so you got a few teams.
Man United. You know, I looked up to see if you played with David Beckham. And
no,
just
we missed each other by a couple of years.
Yeah, damn. Well, there's a lot of different people here from sports, entertainment. Who are you most excited to see today?
Well, listen, I'm sitting next to Franco. Franco's somebody that, when growing up, yes, I was a Yankee fan, but, the name always was brought up. So it's nice to see him. I see a couple also, some Italian-American actors around here that I watch a lot of movies with my family. So I did bring my family. They're all excited. I'm excited to, get out and mingle a little bit. But it's nice to see also the fans that came. And show their support not only for me but also for everybody else.
What has impressed you the most about this, the event for the first time?
Actually, the turnout. The turnout is great to see these people. It's great to see them come out and support. A lot of people I know, which is actually really cool. You can see the big community of Italian Americans that you do find in Jersey. So it's good to be around, your own.
Yeah, you're right about that. You kind of did the reverse journey. Like our ancestors came from there to here.
Yes.
You went back to Italy. What was the most difficult thing for you?
I mean, listen, it's a big culture shock. How my parents when they came to Italy, when they came to the U.S., it was a big culture shock for them. Same for me when I went to Italy at 12 years old. Yes, we are Italian Americans. Yes, we did speak Italian, but it's different when you're actually living in that culture and learning the language the proper way, because as you know, a lot of our parents and our grandparents, they spoke dialect. So you can't get around speaking dialect in Italy. So it was definitely something that I had to get used to. It took a couple months, but I'm blessed to have had that opportunity.
The immersion certainly helps for sure in language learning. If you could write, I guess it would be a letter, or a message to your ancestors and say like, hey, we're at Paisan-Con. We've got very famous Italian-American actors and sports figures and all that. What would you tell them?
What would I tell them? I would tell them that somebody from your blood is actually among them. So I hope that I was able to make you guys proud. That's really what I would tell them, because starting from my father and all my family, they supported me so much throughout my career, and obviously I wouldn't be here without them.
So, fan culture, picture yourself back in, I guess, Fiorentina or whatever team, Serie A. You're on the field, you look up into the crowd, and try to explain the difference in fan culture in Italy versus here in the United States.
It's two different worlds. The Italian fans are really much more involved when it comes to the team. Ownership is closer to the fans when it comes to certain decisions or just interacting, right? They want to feel part of the group. They want to feel part of the club, and I think that's one of the biggest differences among them, and that's why you see, during the games in Europe, the fans are just, wild, and they really feel the game if they're losing or winning. So you're starting to get that here. I see that a little bit in the MLS games, which is nice to see, but I feel like it's going to take a long time to just to get to those levels of where it is right now in Europe.
I mean, I've seen bonfires. What is the craziest thing you have seen in the stands firsthand?
I mean, there's a team in Greece that scores a goal against us, and they have all the flares and whatnot, and we had to pause the game for like 20 minutes to get all the flares out. It just tells you how much was being celebrated for a goal that was scored against us. Unfortunately, you do have the violence part. That in Italy that did happen a lot. Earlier in my career, not as much now. But yeah, the fans are fans. They're always going to be fans. There's the hard ones. There's the hardcore ones. There's the ones who just want to go with their family and enjoy it with their kids. So you do get a mixture of it. It is what it is. It's all part of the culture. And I love it. Personally, I love it.
You're a Jersey guy. I'm a Jersey girl. The World Cup is coming here in 2026. First, where are you going to be watching it?
I will definitely be home, figuring out, when the games are, especially Italy's. If we do make it, I hope we make it. I'll definitely have watch parties for that.
Wow. Can I come? Can I be there for that?
You will be invited, 100%.
Yes, thank you very much. We'll do it together. the turf has been a huge thing, topic of discussion. Aaron Rodgers, the MetLife turf in particular, they're switching it out for grass.
Yeah.
Can you just explain the difference for people like me who have never played at that level between the grass and turf?
You got to get rid of that turf. I mean, I don't care if it's next technology turf or not. You got to get rid of that turf. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for the players' bodies. You know, we go a million miles an hour on the field. We're running left and right. We're cutting left and right. We're jumping and all this, right? Doing at maximum force possible. And we have to be supported. We have to be supported by the right field, by the right shoes, by the right work that we do also, you know, getting prepared for that type of, physical play. So, listen, we can control what we can control, us players, which is being prepared. And I hope that the people that do take care of this stuff understand that turf is great, but it's not for that type of competition, that type of level of play.
Now, do you think MetLife could just keep the World Cup turf in place? Could that be the solution?
Hell no.
I mean, the grass. Keep the grass in place?
The grass. I
I
hope they do. I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of complaints going on, even with the NFL, right? You get a lot of people that are injured back to back. Everybody's complaining about it. I don't understand why people don't want to hear it. But I hope that they could take that and understand, you know, how important the difference is between grass and turf.
A month from now, just about a month from now, the Women's World Cup destination or location is going to be revealed. What would that be like for us here in this area to have both the men's and the women's tournament?
How awesome would that be? Come on, that would be amazing. American women's soccer right now is blowing up. I was able actually to watch a couple games now on ESPN, I think it was, right? So it's growing, and the following is there. But having these type of tournaments, the World Cups and whatnot, that stuff just helps it, blow it up even more. So I'm hoping that we're able to get it, and it'll just be great for the movement of women's soccer.
Danielle McCartan, Giuseppe Rossi, grazie mille.
Grazie.